Here we are, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're back on the daily races. Not done these now for a few months, but I decided to give it a go as we're in the GR4 class at Dragon Tales Gardens, and it was seen to be a night of racing with Sammysnake, another YouTuber. But it doesn't take long to get the first bit of chaos as you come to his first Dodger chicanes. You see Hudson, either, I'm not sure what happened, whether they get taken out or just lost it over these curves. But you can see bump, bump, bump. Absolute nightmare if you get those wrong. You can see more chaos ahead as you come into this tight hairpin, and this is where it all kicks off. The ideal place for an overtaking opportunity is you brake at the start of the curb, go for the ultimate dive inside. I'm not sure if the guy saw us there, but it seemed to turn in. We don't overshoot the corner. We make a couple of positions, and now we're tucking in just behind J.S. Needham, another quality driver, as we get a good run at the left-hander, looking to stick it down the inside on this awkward right-hander. Be so careful on these curbs. I mean, this Dragon Tales, these curbs, absolute nightmare. Not one of my favourite tracks, I'll be honest. As we come up that final corner, get a little bit held up with the guys in front, and that gives Needham the run on us, and he takes that place back again. So now we're back down to P13. Hard to make gains from the back of the grid on this track, only 5 laps. So every opportunity you've got to go for it as you get a good run into this hairpin. We're going to go for that move as we brake late, don't outbrake ourselves. Do a nice move down the inside. That puts us back up to P12. You can see car in front getting a 1 second penalty, so we're just going to serve that. So we go straight through him. There we go. I don't know why I backed off there. Didn't need to, we ghosted out. But on lap 3, and there's Sammysnake going to learn a bit wide, not sure exactly what happened. Again, there's so many awkward corners on this circuit. Double apexes, triple apexes. Difficult one to get right, but it does create some good racing. As we're on the final lap of the race, and we're in P10, you can see we clunk that curve on the inside, it puts us wide. Just Needham the run behind us, coming into this, or approaching this double left-hander, the final corner before the start finish. We go defensive. You know, Needham might try and make a move, so we give him the room on the outside. Don't run him too wide. He tries to have a nice cut back. We punt that throttle, make sure that we don't go on the grass in the exit. We're almost running side by side across the line. So the first race back, bit of chaos, but also a bit of fun, and we managed to take P10 on the end of that race. Go on to the next one. We managed to set a lap time. Only put a few laps in, so put us P5 to start this race. You can see we've got the guy, I don't know how to pronounce that name in front, but we'll just call him B. So you've got B up ahead, Sammysnake up in second place now, as they're going side by side with Silver. Going for this left-hander, this could be an opportunity for us to close up, but it could end up in disaster. There's 4 cars going to this triple right-hander, managing to stay close with that contact. B goes down for the inside, no contact. Silver running a little bit wide. We're going to try and take advantage of that. Nice close racing to run up to this left-hander. Look how close this is. Brilliant. Now Silver trying to get back down the inside, give each other just enough room. Top quality racing. Sammysnake now into P2. We're going to tuck in P4 behind B. You can see how close that is. 2nd to 5th. All line astern. Final lap of the race. We've got Silver behind us. And we've got B. We're going side by side for this left-hander. Not much I can do here, so we're going to have to get him the inside line. We need to give him the room, cut back if we can. But the minute we're in P4 and looking to try and capitalise if we can, you see Sammysnake going defensive and B trying to go around the outside. But we're going to see if we can get an opportunity. Don't get the best run at that final corner. Oh, B's on the grass. Just getting the better of Sammysnake around the outside, but we haven't got enough run. We're closing. But the finish line is going to come too soon, but we managed to take P4. So before we go any further, guys, as usual, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you like this content. So on to the next race. For this one, we're starting in P3. You can see just ahead there, Sammysnake in the lead. Has a 1 second penalty, which he's going to serve. Just see if we can just about get him, which we can, just before this double left-hander. Now B is in the lead. On the second lap, completely missed the braking point. Just come to his hairpin, nowhere to go. That could have been a lot worse. Got front end damage, but that was not on purpose. That's just me being a complete pleb and missing the braking point. So side by side with Sammysnake, give him the room on this right hander as well. To come to the end of lap 2, this double left apex there, Sammy running a little bit wide, and we're going to sneak down the inside as well. So back and forth, great racing all round. But apart from me almost taking out the leader. Into the first corner, side by side, going to the first corner. That's a fast corner in 4th gear. Great move there by Sammy, just taking us on the inside. We've settled down for 3rd place. You can see on lap 4 there, Sammy running a little bit wide, which gives us a nice run through this left-hander. And we're going to try and look down the move for the inside for this triple right. But brake a little bit too late and go deep, almost running off the course. See Sammy coming down the inside, we give him the room, but no contact. Good racing around this triple or quadruple, should I say, right-hander. But Sammy getting out of shape as well for some reason. But that was the end of that race, and again we're managing to improve. So P2 in that race. So the final race we're going to look at, we're starting in 2nd place, and this is the battle between Sammysnake and myself for the win. Well, I say that, but we go wide on lap 1, puts us out of shape, come to this corner, and you can see there Normax coming around the outside. We're running over that curb unintentionally, just hit him, but these curbs are, like I said, absolute nightmare if you get them wrong. Bounce all over the place. That was not intentional. So Normax now into 2nd place. We can see coming through this quadruple left-hander, cuts a little bit too much of that corner and picks himself up a half-second penalty. So we know we need to get as close to him as we can, as Sammy runs a little bit wide again, which puts us back into contention now for this win. So Normax for that penalty, Sammysnake just in front, and we are just behind in hot pursuit. You can see now this is a battle for the lead, as Neo's a little bit too far behind unless we start squabbling for position. Sammy going for that move down the inside, a bit of argy-bargy, wheel to wheel to get on the first corner. We're looking for that inside move, but it's going to be risky going to this, so we hold back a little bit, try and watch it all kick off. Sammy hits that curve and gets out of shape, just manages to hold a bit of drifting around these chicanes. Still kicking off. We hit the bump, just managed to avoid him somehow. Somehow we all came out of that alive. But yeah, great racing. And now Normax going defensive. We're going to try and stick it down the inside. It's going defensive. We're going to stay down there, brake as late as we can. But again, give each other just enough room. No contact. Brilliant racing. Puts it into P1 momentarily, but he's still there, side by side, for this left-hander. Sammy there, wait in the background if anything happens, which it might do, because we're coming back the inside. Come on, it's left. Now we're close behind him. He's got to serve his penalty, which will come to the penalty line now, which should give us the lead. And it does. And Sammy behind us as well, following into 2nd place. With 1 lap to go now. Pressure's on, see if we can get this win. As we come to this first dodge chicane, turn in a little bit too late and brake a little bit too late. I think that catches Sammy out a little bit there. Normax going for a dive down the inside, which probably wasn't the wisest move to do at the time, but cost them both time. But that was good for us as we come across and take the win. So overall, a great night racing with Sammysnake, and we just managed to make it out of the snake pit alive. But for now guys, that's me done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Laters.